everybody, it's Allie, and this is the YNR chat vlog for Sunday, September 28th. Sorry if the lighting is really weird here, like I'm only lit from here to here, but this is just the way the sun is coming in through the window, so I hope you can see me. And hello, like we've gotten a lot of new subscribers this week, so hello and thank you to everybody who is watching and subscribing. That's very cool. I really wanted to start out this vlog by talking about Michael Gross, the guy who is playing Michael's father, River. I love him. I think he is such a great actor. I think he's completely perfect for that role. He looks like Michael, and just I like the vibe that he's bringing to the show. Like, I'm not that into the whole kind of peace and love sort of gig, but I think that'll kind of wear out. But like, I feel that he is a genuine person. Like, I get a really, like, a good genuine vibe from him, and he gets an emotional reaction from me. Like, seeing him this week in jail was really hard. So I really like that guy. I think he's bringing a lot to the show, and I honestly think that after Sabrina's death, it seemed like the storylines were all over the place. Wasn't sure where anything was going, and I was kind of just getting annoyed. But with the addition of Michael Gross to the show, I really think that YNR is getting back on track. There's been a lot of action this week. I can definitely see this rising as one of the main storylines, and I really like that. I think that we're going to have a trial, which normally I'm like, oh, no trials, but I'm actually really looking forward to this one because I cannot wait to see River out of his prison gear, out of his hippie clothes, and actually folded into life in Genoa City. I think that he is going to be a really big challenge for Jeff once he gets out. Jeff turned him in to the feds. By the way, this is going to be really hard for me because I've gotten to a point also where I like the character of Jeff. I know that he's really kind of underhanded and sneaky, but him and Gloria, I think, are a great pair. I mean, also, the guy that plays Jeff he blows me away with his acting too. I mean, like, the scene between Jeff and Michael this week I thought was really powerful. I mean, Jeff was like, I did you a favor, Mikey, turning in your father, you know? I mean, it was very intense. I like that guy too, so if we're going to see a triangle between Jeff and River and Gloria, I don't even know which way I'm gonna go. I don't know. In a way, I kind of want to see River with someone new because I think Gloria and Jeff are such a good couple, but I don't know. We'll see how that goes. First, we got to get him out of the jail. I tell you what, I'm going to be the first person to start printing up free River t-shirts. I can make buttons. I have a button machine, so I may check back next week. There may be some free River buttons on the market if anybody's interested. I'll definitely get back to you on that. But I guess one of the other major developments here is that River has a daughter, Michael has a sister, Eden. How old is this girl? I don't know. I'm guessing she seems like she's maybe in the 15, 16 area. She acts like she's 35. I gotta tell you, the first couple of days with her in town, I was iffy. I wasn't completely feeling it because I just kind of thought that the actress was a little bit overacting. It was just so dramatic. Everything with this girl was just like a huge ordeal, and she was just so bitter and really just, gosh, I mean, overacting, I felt. Like, especially that scene with her and Noah. I mean, she put Noah, like, right in his place. She didn't know him at all. And actually, now that I'm thinking about it, this reminds me a lot of the character of Mackenzie when she first came onto the show. Very bitter, very, assuming that everybody in Genoa City was kind of a rich snob. And then she sort of lightly kind of started opening herself up. And I can definitely, in the future, see a connection between Noah and Eden. I think that's definitely where they're going with that storyline. Anybody that has a meeting that's that, I don't know, a meeting that's just that intense right away, that's definitely going to be headed towards a little fling. So we'll see how that pans out. But I have to say, as the week went on and I saw Eden getting a little more comfortable with Lauren, because at first she was completely rude, having Lauren doing her laundry and just, I don't know, just being extremely rude to her. I thought that that was very kind of upsetting, but as the week went on, I really thought that I started to warm up to her, especially seeing her in the jail with River and crying and just really needing her dad and watching the connection that those two characters had. I appreciated that, and I think that that warmed me up to Eden a little bit more. So hopefully throughout the course of the trial she will get a little bit more comfortable with Michael and Lauren, and we'll get to see a little bit more of her good qualities. But so far, I mean, I think it's a good move. I wasn't expecting that at all. I had no idea that a sister of Michael's was coming onto the scene, so I'm not sure if that actress is staying around, but I think there's some potential there. We'll see. We'll see. I want to talk a second, though, about Eden's mother, because we kind of skimmed over this with River in jail. Apparently, the mother was a grad student turned junkie. I mean, she was somebody that River had taught at some university, and she was obviously very bright, or he wouldn't have been involved with her, and then she turned into a junkie. I just thought that was kind of, it was like almost two different stories, you know, like, which is it? Was she like a successful grad student, a successful person, or was she a junkie? I mean, you don't hear too many stories about people that are, you know, really ambitious about their careers, enough to go to grad school, and then they become, I don't know, a drug addict? I don't know, I thought that was very interesting. But the point that I really wanted to make, I don't know if anybody else picked up on this, but Eden's mom's name is Sheila. And I'm sorry, but anybody that says the name Sheila in Genoa City, you're thinking only one thing. And that's what I'm thinking. Is it possible that Sheila could be Eden's mother, or that there's some kind of connection there? I don't know. I think that could be an interesting little twist, or maybe they're just kind of leaving that open. I don't know, but we'll see. Okay, I only have a few minutes left here, but I really want to talk about Daniel and Amber and Billy, and I have got to tell you guys, I love new Billy. That guy is awesome. Somebody said that he was on another soap. I have no idea. I only watch YNR, but I totally love him. This Billy reminds me so much of a young Jack. He is, like, he has a lot of the same subtle mannerisms. He's got that cockiness about him, and he's almost the kind of character that I really shouldn't like, but I love him. I am so happy that this guy is on the show. He's going to add a lot to the mix. Really curious to know what you guys think about him, if you guys are as excited about him as I am. Although, like, this guy is a player. He's a player. And I do hope that Amber doesn't fall for that. I don't think that Billy has really any real interest in Amber. I think at this point he is probably pursuing her to get back at Daniel. I mean, obviously, he bought all of those paintings just to kind of dig at Daniel a little bit. So I hope that Amber doesn't fall for it. I am still totally rooting for a Daniel and Amber reunion. I like those two together. However, if it's going to continue to be a hit and a miss and all of this torture, I'm okay if they're not. You know, I mean, I'm at the point now where, I mean, after having to deal with the whole Lily and Kane can't be together mess, I just don't want to emotionally go through that again. So if Amber and Daniel are not meant to be, then so be it. I don't think that Colleen is that bad. Everybody seems to really be ragging on Colleen, just thinking, you know, saying that she's not right for Daniel. And I would love to know, what is so bad about her? I think that the actress is very interesting, extremely sexy. I thought that the scene with Colleen and Daniel at the art gallery, I think it was actually like an imagination scene or whatever, but it was hot and it was awesome, and I really like that character. So tell me what it is you don't like about her, since everybody seems to be on the same page about that. Is it that you just don't like her with Daniel? But whatever it is, don't just say she's a slut, because that's ridiculous. It doesn't make you a slut if you just like to have sex. She's not having sex with 15 guys. She's only going after what she wants. She's going after Daniel, which is what she wants. I don't think that makes her a bad person or a slut or anything like that. I actually think that she's not the person for Daniel, I don't think, but I think that there could possibly be some chemistry there. We'll see in the future. I do Daniel. I have to tell you, I think he was looking really, really cute in his outfit at the art gallery Gary with his hat and the skinny tie. So I can't blame Colleen. I can't blame anybody that would want to get up on that. I mean, he's pretty good looking, so I don't know. Also, I didn't want to forget to say, I wonder if there's going to be a triangle with Billy and Kane and Lily. I can definitely see that coming, and I'm wondering also if that might be a good thing. If Kane is going to be tied down with this Chloe mess, it might be nice for Lily to have a little bit of fun with Billy. Nothing serious. I definitely can't see Lily and Billy, that would be awful. Please don't do that. I can't see them together on any kind of long-term basis, but it might be nice to have her have a little fun, kind of make Kane jealous a little bit. There's definitely going to be some dynamics when Kane and Billy meet up. Those guys are not going to click, and it's going to be awesome. I feel like we're going in a good place with these storylines now. I'm really looking forward to what's going on in the future at YNR. So that about does it for part 1 of this vlog. Stick around because I've still got a lot more to talk about. We haven't even touched the whole Victor situation, so look for part 2 video, and I will see you then.